Hello guys, today we are going to install Kali Linux, the last version, Vmware. So I'm going to add ISO next. To customize 4 GB of RAM. Processor, that's good. And going to switch that to Virgin. Okay. Oh, that's good. So we can start the installation. So I'm gonna to power up the VM. I will choose graphical install. So the process of installation, it will take maximum 5 minutes, I think. So select the language, it will be English, United States, keyboard, okay, American English, okay. An offensive noob. So installing Kali Linux in your machine, it will be the first step, and then we are going to discuss all the steps that we are going to take to start in cybersecurity as a noob. So Kali host name, continue. We don't have a domain. The user, I would just call it user. Continue their name, user, okay. The password, I'm going to choose a very simple password. So continue, time zone. Continue. So for, okay, continue. Yes. Now I try to install the system, the kernel of the system. I think after this step, we are going to install the application that we are going to use daily for attacking systems. I think the CPU of my laptop, I feel the sound of my CPU laptop now. I'm sorry, it's not the CPU, it's the ventilation, it's the fan. Here it's all about applications. So I'm going to choose large default packages. So I wanted to install all the application. Maybe it will be needed one day. So I'm not going to bother myself to install them another time. Continue. So here, uh, we are installing the applications. It will take some times. The process is very simple. Using the 4 gigabit because I have a laptop with the 32 gigabit of RAM. So I want this installation to be quickly. So it will not take more than 5 minutes or less than 5 minutes. It's backend Metasploit framework. We are going to use this framework for sure to attacking some bugs. So I'm planning to, at the same time, to do the regional list for OSCP. It's it's a very good list to start with, but at the same time, I'm thinking about some videos about basic programming because it's necessary to understand code before starting and cybersecurity. At the same time, it's necessary to understand networking also, the very basic about networking. It's needed. So I'm planning to make videos about all this topic for beginners in cybersecurity. And then it's depend. If we want to play with binary and to do some binary analysis and reverse engineering, so we need to leave type and programming, C, C++, and assembly, and using some reverse engineering tool like ODDBug or Radar 2 or maybe just GDB. to read assembly code and try to understand the flow of execution of a program and then try to reverse it. Uh, Also, in the programming part, we are going to talk about some vulnerabilities, most known vulnerabilities like buffer overflow, format string, heap overflow, use after free. Those are the most known vulnerabilities. Then there is the web part. So the web part, so there is a huge, it's a huge topic where we are going to talk about the OWASP top 10 vulnerability, XSS, SQL injection, and say IDOR, CSRF, file upload vulnerabilities, and so on. But all that it's need basic to have the basic understanding of programming, C and assembly, basic knowledge and Linux, maybe Windows, basic knowledge and shell scripting and PowerShell, basic knowledge also networking to understand protocols because hacking it's in general is to dive deep in a topic and try to know maybe all the things about it. And then the next step is try to discover bug when using this this thing, program or maybe a hardware or anything. So still few minutes to finish this process. Also Python. So here it's unpacking or configuring Python, the Kali Linux. Also, a knowledge of Python it's necessary. Python it's a very easy programming language for beginner. Also, it help a lot while attacking systems and trying to do fuzzing. It's very simple. So also I'm planning to do some video about Python programming for OffensiveNoob. think the process is finished. So it's the step of group installation. So I'm going to install the group. This is trying. So the installation is finished. Continue. The system will reboot. Kali Linux. Okay. The system is installed with all the application, all the necessary applications that we are going to use in our next videos. So I want to thank you for watching this video and see you next time. Thank you.